Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. On today's Chatting with the Stars, I got the chance to talk to my friend Chris Hardwick. You guys might know him as the host of Talking Dead on AMC. After The Walking Dead, it's the after show, and he dissects that show for the series fans. Tonight he'll be hosting a very special thing. It's called the Red Nose Day Special. It's on NBC. It's a comedy special raising money for children living in poverty. We have my boy Chris Hardwick. Thank you so much for joining us here on Daily Blast Live. How are you, man?
Thanks. How are you? How have you been?
I've been great. Let's get to talking about Red Nose Day. I've participated in this event. I love it. It raises a ton of money. What does it mean to be hosting an event like this year?
It's a really big deal to me because, as you know, stand-up is generally a selfish pursuit. To be able to use comedy to inspire people to donate money for children, no child deserves to be in any remote type of poverty. And so we're trying to put an end to that. And we have raised over $100 million for Red Nose Day since 2015. So we're just hoping to make more this year.
That's what I like to hear. Now, Chris, you're my homie, so I can say this. Last year, you had that entrance and you kind of took a spill.
Well, there it goes.
I wanted to ask you,
it was not planned.
Have you ever done anything like when you were on the comedy stage? One time I knocked the mic off the stand and I almost hit this woman in the front row.
Sometimes I'll I'll tilt the base of the mic stand and just keep swinging the mic stand back and forth. I did that and I went to grab the mic stand and it just got away from me and went whack, and it just shattered a glass. That microphone stand landed better than most of my jokes during that show.
Did you see that town in Florida that mistakenly sent out a zombie alert? What did you think? Do you think that's just a hacker? Do you think that's just a fan of the show? Who is that? We've
seen so many zombie movies and television shows, and something like that goes out. There are people living in a swamp somewhere who are like, well, it's time to start stabbing people in the face. You know what I mean? I'm worried that people are going to do that anyway, and so I'm extra worried that if someone sees that, that's all the justification they need to go out and start stabbing people in the brain. I hope that there were no zombie misunderstanding injuries.
I think every fan of the show figures, how would they survive? What would you do? Would you join a pack? Would you try and go to a remote location? How would you survive the apocalypse?
My wife has a bunch of survival stuff at home. Now we have supplies for 3 years. I'm like, what do you think is going to happen?
I just keep one doomsday prepper on the speed dial. We make fun of them until something really goes down, then I'm going to live in your bunker.
You should be able to subscribe to a doomsday prepper the way that you do, like a music service or something, so that or like insurance.
Yeah.
So you pay a doomsday prepper $10 a month. Think of it like a really crappy spa with your weird uncle is what it would you'd be paying for.
4 years on end.
Ultimately. Yeah, for the rest of the time on this planet.
All right, Chris, man. I love you, man. We'll catch up when we get back to L.A.
Thanks, Al.
And I just want to let everybody know, don't forget Red Nose Day. The special airs tonight, so make sure to watch it. Guys, we have more from Chris and I's interview on our YouTube channel. He gets real candid talking about The Walking Dead. So, again, do me a favor, go check it out.